Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Listen, I want you to listen to this wonderful message by the lovely Clarice. Natalie, Clarice, yeah. And keep in mind, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, the video that I uploaded. And I spoke about how that with Netflix. Remember Netflix, they had that breakup clause. A lot of people, that's going to sound like so totally strange, but especially a lot of women don't get it when you're digging at the bottom of the barrel for dates. Literally digging at the bottom of the barrel for dates. I'm going to play this clip by the wonderful Natalie Clarice. And then I want to go ahead and let's have the discussion. Girl, here we go.
Black men, you guys got to do better without black women. You guys really need to do better, okay? It is no reason that a woman should have to pull teeth for you guys to take her on a date. That is like bare minimum effort at its finest. I look around, I see all of these couples out here with their woman, taking them out to dinner and just having a really, really nice time.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys be up here arguing and fussing about taking a woman to get some lunch. Do you know how ridiculous you sound? Do you know how unmanly you sound? But you expect her to give you her time, her energy, and all of this effort. And you're not doing, thank you, and you're not doing absolutely nothing for her.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if it's because you guys don't have fathers. I don't know if it's that you guys have never been taught these things. I don't know what it is, okay? But outside of our community, men are men, all right? I don't know where you guys have adopted this weird, unmanly behavior from.
Because Mama has been doing everything for them. Mama has been doing everything for them. Like the video uploaded before us. It sounds like, the help he needs to finance his business. It sounds like you need a loan officer, not a lover. You need a loan officer. Let me guess, probably won't qualify for it, and that's why you're trying to find a lover to finance your dream. But it's crazy. This lady was telling me about this guy. It was just crazy. It is so very true. What did she say at the beginning? What she said at the beginning, it is so very true.
Black men, you guys got to do better without black women. You guys really need to do better, okay? It is no reason that a woman should have to pull teeth for you guys to take her on a date.
This lady told me she'd met the guy, they met in person. And she was like, they've been talking for a couple of weeks. And so she's like, yeah, we've been talking about going on a date. Well, what's there to talk about? Here, I'll ask you on the date and you go. And she was like, she's trying to coordinate it. He's saying his pocket's not right. Well, if you can't afford today, I'm trying to understand why the heck did he even approach you? I would have stopped right then and there. So here she was trying to plan a date. I mean, those they know for any woman to be jumping over who's trying to plan a date, they know that's desperation, and so get ready for the disrespect. So she's sitting up here talking about, I was telling him she wanted to go see this movie that was coming out, and that what we could do is go ahead and go early to go to the matinee to save money. Then she mentioned a restaurant. And this restaurant, they had a special if you go early. I think the place was like maybe six. The plates, they had like special menu. It wasn't a lunch menu, but you could also go for dinner. It's like at a certain time, you can get a dinner for like $6.99. She had to set that up and explain to him. $6.99. So the matinee and a $6.99 dinner, you better get there early. That's the date. The fact that she had to do all this conversation, he wasn't even worth going. And that's why a lot of people are going to find it rather obtuse. I totally get it. The video I said uploaded about Netflix and the breakup fee. What you're not going to do with Netflix is waste their time. all the hours going back and forth and phone calls and being cute and resources. What you're not going to do is waste their time. Hence a breakup fee. A lot of women were not related to it. Oh, that sounds crazy. Because why? They're so used to this trying to fight for a date. I'm like, this is what I got. You had to get, it was a hard time just to get there. Same girl, she did a different man. She told me that's the one that they did the 2 for 20. First date, 2 for 20. And she said he told her, when you get there, we're gonna order from that menu. And with the 2 for 20, you get an appetizer. He let her know he's picking the appetizer. Why like a fool did she go? Yeah, I do know. 2 for 20. Again, the breakup fee, that's a business deal. A lot of women, sadly, they will not understand. You sitting up here with all your resources, all your time. Ain't no way in the hell I'm sitting up here. I don't care if I'm wearing some horse bit loafers or a $2 loafer. I'm not. I wouldn't if it was. I wouldn't be doing it. Getting in my car. I think not. See, you have to know your worth. And I don't care. And here's a problem. It's like a generational curse. I don't care what your mother put up, what your grandmother put up with. Yeah, maybe that didn't work out so great for them. You deserve better. And and people get so emotional. No one's putting your mother down or your grandmama. If they pick up a dust bucket, how did it work out for them? Then why the hell would you do it? My father taught me, if it is not benefiting you, why are you doing it? He was teaching me that when I was in junior high. If it is not benefiting you, my dad taught me, then what are you doing it for? That's what my father taught me, and it stuck. It stuck. Everybody's different. Maybe they didn't have a dad like I did. And I am sorry. But don't get so emotional. So that's part of people do. When you try to tell them something different, well, my mama, yeah, your mama did that. And how did it turn out for her? Let's see. Are you supporting her? Didn't turn out so great, did it? And even if it did, you want better. You should want better. Again, what are we teaching our daughters? They're right there, like I said, with Netflix, what you're not going to sit up here and do is sit up here and waste their time and energy and their resources on let's try to work a deal. Well, it didn't work out. And before they even got the talks to the deal, that was in that Netflix contract. Yeah, the regulatory fee in case it's blocked, the regulatory fee of $7 billion you're paying that. Okay, they signed. Yeah, so we're gonna go through these little shenanigans, and we're gonna go ahead, not shenanigans, go through this business deal, and then it turns into a bidding war. But see, this is business, this is structure turning to a bidding war. We're gonna go ahead and make sure if the deal does not go through, there is a breakup fee, and the cost is 2.8 billion. B is in billionaire boy, $2.8 billion. That's what Netflix pulled, the breakup fee. So when you're sitting up here having to basically beg for a date or drag teeth out for a date, which you shouldn't have to do that. It's time to keep on walking, go where you appreciate it. Surely can't comprehend a breakup fee all this time into these men that don't deserve you. That's time you could be starting a business. I just came up with something. I was telling a friend of mine, boom, can do this nationwide. Most states, 20 G's a pop. All you need is a couple. You could be setting up on your next business idea. Don't know what you can do until you try. That's why some women now they are so burnt out, and some catch it early. They're not going to sit up here and let you just drag them down. They're not going to do it. But it is so true. Sitting up here 50-50. Let's meet for a coffee date. Let me this right here. Uh, everybody's different. Ain't no way in hell I'd be getting up if I was single, getting dressed up for no coffee date. That everybody's just different. Some women they be like, hey, that's fine. Oh, let's do 50-50. 50-50 on a date, ladies. I think you should run. Really run.
That is like bare minimum effort at its finest. I look around, I see all of these couples out here with their woman, taking them out to dinner and just having a really, really nice time.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys be up here arguing and fussing about taking a woman to get some lunch. Do you know how ridiculous you sound? Do you know how unmanly you sound?
But see, it's a lot of that. It depends on the woman. There, sometime in our community, there's a certain treatment for the people in the community, and then when those women outside the community is totally different. So we can depend on a woman, trust and believe. The fact that these women are sitting up here entertaining these clowns blows my mind. Let's continue.
But you expect her to give you her time, her energy, and all of this effort. And you're not doing, thank you, and you're not doing absolutely nothing for her.
In return, yeah, he just showed up.
I don't know if it's because you guys don't have fathers. I don't know if it's that you guys have never been taught these things. I don't know what it is, okay? But outside of our community, men are men, all right? Right?
Watch, you can tell. There was a black woman. I'm like, oh girl, I've already seen this picture before. This is how I knew. I'm just gonna have to say it. This is how I knew her husband. Well, I said, girl, I said he had a friend like that over here, but we already set that straight. He had his last visit. He was like, oh, this right here happens. And he asked me some questions he hadn't asked before. I knew then. I said, oh, well, he's dealing with some black men. And he's dealing with black men that are not used to building. Because black men that do build, they don't have a problem sitting there pressing. You have a wife that works and she pays the light bill, I guess a cable bill, just like minimum bills. And I said, see things like that. When you come from men that used to relying on women and they're weak, they think something is wrong with it. They don't know how to build. So one of them makes a comment like using, no, 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 no. What it is, he's used to his mama being used and he's used to using women. That's what it is. So when they see that kind of setup, heaven forbid you're not sitting up with all these bills on your back. Heaven forbid you have a man that can provide. They have a problem with it. The dust gets real thick. I wouldn't waste my time with a chocolate drop. I just would not. I saw a video of the man was like, how would you just send black women doing everything? Why do you think they're hating right now on what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion dating that guy. Heaven forbid buy her a vehicle, buy her a Bentley. They're probably looking for him to show up 50-50. She doesn't deserve it. Heaven forbid they're going on trips together. They're probably hoping, is it her turn to pay? Weakness. They're used to the mama doing everything, and so therefore the mama has pretty much raised a weak man, and we are led by a matriarch. And then the women see it. They used to be the strong ones. They pick up a weak man, do the same thing mama did, and there the saga continues, that the poverty continues. So I don't say it's the men that's got to do better. I think they pretty much have done what they're going to do. And if it doesn't fly, it doesn't apply, let it fly. The women are going to have to do better. And be careful who you choose. Because some of these guys will bring you nothing but doom and gloom. So that they're the breakup fee with Netflix, next business. Why couldn't it part of your personal life? Some of these dudes dating them, it needs to come to a point. He got so much time, and if it's not going the way you anticipate, it's time to start keeping your options open. And guess what? You don't have to tell him anything. Oh, you know, no, 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 no. Tell them less. How long you been dating? What's his thought on it? Oh, he need another three to 5 years. Then guess what? It looks like, girl, you just have another opening. It looks like you available to me. You need to start setting your clock. Do you see any improvement? All this hanging around your time, and then I'm pregnant, kid number two. Cut all that nonsense out. They're not worth it. As I told one woman, if he doesn't ask you to marry him, the first time you say you're pregnant, that tells you all you need to know, especially if that's what you call yourself long term. We've been talking about, okay, well, now there's a baby mom. Let's go ahead and go forward. We want to have a family. No, he's just saying what he want to say. Giving this man too much time, you're giving him too much space in your place. They don't even deserve. So they have to do better than men. I say it's up to the women. You're going to have to choose better, even if it means choosing someone else off the shelf. So let me know what you all think. Again, the breakup fee, look at Netflix. You're not going to sit up here and waste your time and resources. That's in the contract. Besides a regulatory fee, the breakup fee. Regulatory fee $7 billion in cases logged. The breakup fee $2.8 billion. You're not dealing with silly Willie. And that also shows you the valuation. That lets you know what they think of themselves as a company. They're not there to lose. Some women are dating to lose, yeah, because they're dating a loser. Lint pocket Larry. You're dating to lose. Or he's created two fatherless homes. You're dating to lose. Because you might be fatherless home number 3. Oh, that's not gonna be me. Yes, that's what the last chick said. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Again, look at the video about the breakup fee. With Netflix, you're not gonna sit up here, Paramount, and waste their time. Either way it go, all hands on deck. Netflix makes the decision to leave with a check, and I'm out.